Hello guys, let's make a painting. And let's see if I can, what my camera is doing. All right, never mind. Let's start with some water. Kind of moody day today. And I don't feel like doing anything, if I gotta be honest. That's why we're gonna just beat up this paper with some water. Some splashes here and there. Oh, look at fluffy clouds. Try to go around, see what's gonna happen with it. I don't want to really stress out. Enough stress. So I'm gonna pour some of the blue. Take some water. And start bumping this kind of blue here and there. See what we can come up with it. I think that's gonna be very in a more abstract way. Every time I start doing a new painting, and that's, by the way, remind me of life. But every time I start doing a new painting, I'm thinking about, boy, I made so many of those. What I'm gonna do today, and that's why, by the way, I think I start with a let's make a painting, because I really have no idea what I'm gonna do. Because once you make so many of one thing, then it's like if you start asking yourself a question, what are you gonna do today? Then you gotta find the answer, and if you don't find the answer, you're kind of stuck. So I pretty much avoid asking myself the question what I'm gonna do today, and I straight up go to it's got a white wash. I'm pretty much straight going to just skip the question and just make a painting today. Oh, look at this. Wow, I like this. Let me just clean this thing. I like this. This is pretty cool. I will not try not to destroy that, and I will try to make some kind of connection here. It's like mountains, like very edgy mountains. I'm just gonna take some of the black here. I'm playing around with a little bit. Kind of like this. I think it's a little bit too busy. No, that's not the way. Let me see with this. Maybe. You know what? I will just destroy this. How about that? I will just destroy that. Then take the palette knife. And make mountains. There we go. So we have two little mountains here, and I'm just pretty much pushing the paint up. And now we're gonna play with the water a little bit. Tap around. And I will let it develop by itself right now. So you have a nice texture here. So now I'm gonna take the flat brush. This is one of the few times I use in the flat brush to paint. Most of the time I use it for removing paint. But this time we're gonna use it to create mountains. And I'm gonna use some of this. This is pretty nice color. It's kind of red, brownish. I'm gonna take a little bit of that. I think it's gonna be a great example for mountains. I'm gonna take a little bit of it. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna create the mountains here. And here. And pretty much, excuse me. Pretty much at this point, I'm making the shadow for the mountains. Some here. Well, maybe not the shadows. We'll see. Let me just finish this one. And here. Some here and here. There we go. So now we have a nice mountains here. Here we're gonna kind of blend them. Take a little bit more of this and move it here. Now, where's the black? I need some black for the shadows. Okay, so now we have this. Now I'm gonna clean my brush. That's not clean. All right, I'm gonna clean my brush and remove some of the paint. Wow, look at this light coming out. Boy. Okay, so we're gonna remove some of the paint. And maybe I should make multiple here. That's gonna look awesome. There we go. And here. It's like a little pieces on the back. Here it's a little bit darker. Here, a little bit. Remove some of the paint that is built up. Clean up here. Go down. A little bit here. Okay, so now we're gonna make the valley. So we're gonna make the valley here. There we go. And here. And also a sharp edge here that is going down and spread around. Okay, now we have this. I'm gonna take black and I'm gonna make sure it's almost dry. And I'm gonna make some moves like this. So we can have a nice contrast here. A little bit more black. See? Try not to be here, this part. Try not to be too specific, because this can ruin it. That's why I'm making that kind of moves around. Oh, here. And here, and here. I don't think I'm gonna put any snow here. And here I'm just gonna add some abstract strokes. No purpose for them. Pretty well, I guess some kind of base, but in general, they're just part of the whole thing. We'll support the main idea here. Maybe a little bit contrast. Ooh, I like this. Maybe we should do some trees. There we go. And I call them trees, but you know, in reality, it's just a bunch of dots. But I think it's adding a little bit taste to the whole thing. Clean my brush very well. Alright, the brush is clean. And let's make remove some of the paint. There you go. And I feel like I need to add a little bit of orange so we can have a nice reflection. You know, we have the reflection from the, how you call, from on the mountains. So maybe we should have some reflection here. I will take a lot of water and take this orange. There we go. Where is and now the palette knife, and just pushing around. So we're gonna make that majestic light coming from everywhere. Oof. Look at that. So I'm pretty much pushing all the water outside. I was not sure exactly what to do with the sky, but it's look at this, some kind of clouds try to forming, and they're like making this kind of lines around. And there you go, watercolor, abstract, landscape.